when the journey is of 1,000, even if the journey is of 1,000 miles. Similarly, when we evaluate here, so every step, when our evaluation actually is the first step, taking it as a positive evaluation is a first step towards our aim for concise and clear speeches in future. So I'll submit my report, starting with the Toastmaster of the day. You are perfect at everything, but there are some ahs and ums, 6 ahs and 2 ums, which you used during different stages, so was not much noticeable. Neeraj used 2 ahs and more than 10 times so that can be improved. Somil is not here, but he used 5 ahs and 1 like and so twice too. Not much noticeable. Then Abhinav used 3 times so. Vaishali used 5 times so, in fact more than 5 times. Saurabh just 1 ah. Then Mohit, you just use 2 ahs and 2 ums and 1 so that's better. And Arya Arora, you said 3 so's and 1 times ah. Akshay was 1 ah and twice so. And Prince, it's more than 10 times ah and 5 times so. Rishi, you used so 5 times, and that's all for now. Yeah, Sunny used 1 ah, 2 so's, 3 so's. So in my opinion, Akshay is the perfect articulator of the day because 1 ah and 2 so's were just I'm sorry.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rati, for this wonderful and precise report. Just a little bit of suggestion. Dada, I will just give you later. Now it's the time to call upon stage Toastmaster Rishi for his Temerian report. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. My grammarian reports are generally very long, so when my time runs out, please stop me. For the word of the day and the idiom of the day, it is rarely used but very well used by Mr. Toastmaster of the day and Mr. R.K. Arora. Well done to both of them. Thank you. Coming to so I will go in the same flow as the meeting happened, pointing out good and not so good uses. I will try and club all the not so good uses together and then come to the good uses, so you can relate to who did it yourself. So in the beginning, we start with welcome to Legendary Toastmasters Club. I would have preferred the club's name because it seemed like it was a club's name. Maybe a punctuation was missing here or there. Because time is not unidirectional, it is bidirectional. So sometimes 100 years from now, which came in the context of starting Toastmasters by Mr. Alexis Bradley, it felt that which direction the time was supposed to go in that one. So it could have been 100 years back. More than 70 clubs, to be honest. I think that was a little bit misspoken. It could be more than 70 clubs to be precise, or to be accurate, or to be in the ballpark area. It was a serendipity, so A would be dropped. It was serendipity, or it was serendipitous. I think again it was misspoken. I will be hand-overing, so I will be handing over. So ing, when we speak in convention, it just gets missed sometimes. So that good uses, claps are your cash, and there would be destruction and obstruction in life. So very well done there. A couple of enunciation related problems, somebody wanted to use consensus, came out as consensus. There were a few more, like philosophical was pronounced. I think which O needs to be more emphasized on. I think that is something that we all can read up and just practice a little bit. Two grammatical mistakes that have been made a few times in past indefinite tenses, in interrogative and negative sentences. Whenever there is a helping verb, we should use the first form of the verb. And in present tense, if S or ES, singular verb, singular subject, plural verb, plural subject, that's very common. Just needs a little bit of practice. Very good uses of language. I will be watching you like a hawk. So very well done. Going forward, might feel envy of someone. So instead of envy, it would come envious. Might feel envious of someone, or might feel envy towards someone or to someone. Sometimes S or E is getting missed in again plurals and the corresponding verb, which was happening a few times. Okay, help you well establish. So well established is a very common phrase that goes on together. But when we are using it in that context, it should come help you establish well to the subject, yourself or whoever. Going forward, at the ending note. So in note is generally comes in the music terms, and generally it's related to an instrument. So generally on. So you're always on the ending note. So we could say on the ending note, or for the ending note. At was a little bit misused there. Used to do a lot of anger. So anger brings up another action. Anger in itself is not the action. So it could be used to be angry often. Going forward, very good uses of the language as the days passed. So very way to concisely saying, talking about things that happened in past. Past meeting for reference, whenever we are mentioning about something that has recently happened, we could either go to the previous meeting or the last meeting or immediate last meeting. So it goes in that direction instead of saying past meeting. Very good uses of a phrase, but it has a non-parliamentary word, but I will still mention it. Anger is not like shit, it can be controlled. So it's a very good idiom that we can use in our day-to-day life. Very good uses of the word self-worth. So it was brought in this speech. Another enunciation related problem, when there is ISM, ism, it is ism. The S is short, is not IZHUM. So should pronounce ism, Jainism, Hinduism, or any other ism for that matter. Looking to people which do not have something. So which would come with a non-life object or subject. So here it would be either that, which can be used with anything, so which can be replaced, or it could be who, because it was anyway related to a set of people. Alright, so I would wrap my report. I have a few things that I would submit to the secretary of the club for the records. Mr. General.
Long one but a related.
Toastmaster Sriram and Abhinav. You both were confident and comfortable with the audience, but the only issue that I would present is that you were all stuck on one side, Sriram here and Abhinav here. Toastmaster Mohit, you had a very beautiful way of explaining the role of GE, and you confidently shook hands with everyone when you were inviting all the role players right now. You stood attentively and assertively towards the side, but your posture can be taken as a little informal, standing a little like this. I understand like it hurts and everything, but still try not to do that. Toastmaster Neeraj, your posture was very confident, but there were times where you were just leaning to one side of your body. You did use the stage well, but maybe you used a little too much. You could have given the points that you were trying to explain during the end of your speech. You could have said point number 1, point number 2, and then it can help the audience unknowingly remember the point that you're trying to articulate. And try to take the clap that the audience is giving you and not just rush back.
Toastmaster Prince, he had a very good vocal variety and hand gestures, but a very casual way of shaking hands with someone who's already on the stage. And try to not jump around when you're going from here, there, or there from here. And in my opinion, the best body language would be of Toastmaster Somil. Even though he was, there were a few points that he can work upon, but I also knew that he had a slip disc, so I would not like to mention that. It was his first speech, but it can make someone fidget a lot, but he was able to use his body language, and that was spot on. He constantly had a smile on his face, and unknowingly it just lifted the audience's spirits. I could see everyone. There was a little cracking of knuckles that I wouldn't advise anyone to do. It's very informal. Yeah, that's it from my report. Back to you.
Not so formal way of standing. Now, last but not the least again, Toastmasters.
So we started with the thought that this stage or this place is somewhere we are completely flown with our thought. And we have seen few cases over here. I'll quickly mention those cases where speakers have just flown with their thought and exceeded their time limit. So Abhinav took 23 seconds extra while he was talking about the anger stories. Saurabh, from the table topic, he took around 15 seconds extra. Rishi, with the eyes of the holder, he again took 15 seconds extra. Prince, while evaluating, he took 27 seconds extra. And lastly, Rishi again took some time extra to detailing out the grammarian role over here. Yeah, so that's the report.